say, that's impossible. Oh, well, maybe with a limited mind. Maybe with a mind that's outside of Jesus Christ, but one that is in Jesus Christ thinks eternally. I am quite anxious to see what God has in store for us. Because when you start talking, I have not seen.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Do you hear what it's saying? I have not seen. Ear hath not heard. Neither hath it entered into the heart of man the things that God hath in store. Watch the catch point. For them that love him. I love him. I love him more than I love Sister Howard. Love him more than I love all four of my daughters. Love him more than I could ever love any of you. That's how much I love Jesus. And I'm honest enough to tell you. And you know what? It ought to be the same with me. Well, don't get quiet on me because I got two more things I want to lay on. Then I'm going to send you home because I'm ready to go home. Consider that there is no height to which the redeemed cannot climb. It's limitless. You say, what do you mean it's limitless? Just what I said. It's limitless. There is no limit to God. See, we think limits because we're creatures of time and space. We see walls here. We're in an enclosure. We call it a sanctuary. But don't you know in this experience we have gone beyond this sanctuary? I heard the prayer. The prayer was in the throne room. The prayer was in the throne room. The songs were in the throne room. We escaped this environment this day. Right now, where we are beyond the pew that you're sitting on, the walls that you're sitting between. And this is just a foretaste of what he's got in store. You see, the preacher's job is to make it vivid for you. That's my job. To make you see what you haven't seen. To cause you to consider what you have not considered. And the world's job is to destroy your focus. From a little bitty child, I told my daughters, focus. Focus. It's a word they ought to hate. Focus. What are you doing? Focus. Do y'all realize most grown folk don't focus? Consider your driving sometime. That's all I want you to do. Just consider you, not somebody else's driving, your driving. Are you focused? Drove up alongside some people the other day, they just bouncing in the car. You driving, fool. You in traffic. What's going on with it? Women driving. Focus. And if you will train your focus on Jesus Christ, I guarantee you this day, your life will change. We're too focused on other things. I need to make more money. If you use what money you got wisely and not rob God, oh, you won't have to worry about money. He'll give you more than you thought you had. I'm going to close with you. You need to understand, and I need you to know what you're looking at. There is no depth to which evil men will not go. I'm going to say that again. There is no depth to which evil men will not go. Let me help you out. My God, Holy Spirit. Stop looking for good where there is none. Accept it for what it is. Let me point this out, and if you don't believe me, go look. In St. John chapter 17, Jesus did not pray for the world. He did not pray for the world. He prayed for the disciples of his day and the disciples of the future. But he knew it wasn't no need of praying for the world, because the world is going to hell. And hell is not, I'm a hater, you know, because hell is not an appropriate word for from the pulpit. God is love. Yes, he is. But he's coming back. When he comes back, he's not coming back as suffering servant. He's coming back as judge. And everybody's got to stand before him. Different times. But everybody's going to have to stand before him. I'll have to stand before him. And I got sense enough already in this life. I ain't saying a word. You're right. Won't be no time for no conversation. He's doing the talking. And everything he says is right. You sit out there and nod your head like that. You better realize that it's going to happen. When you consider Calvary, consider that it was murder most things. And this murder, and I want you to think with me, it took this murder to reveal the royalty of Jesus Christ. He died like no other man. Praying for his enemy. Having a dialogue with the Father while in the process of dying. Showed royalty, regalness. I have a pastor friend that says he was tender enough to cry and tough enough to die. And I add to that, he was tender enough to cry, he was tough enough to die, and he was God enough to get up. Okay. I'm going to close it with this. Jesus laid in that grave on Friday evening, clear on to Sunday morning. And you need to know how the Hebrews reckon time. And then the Hebrew reckoning would be 3 days. The minute you or I die, corruption is going to commence. Yep. That body just laid there. No corruption whatsoever. No rigor mortis. No stench. So that when he got ready to reoccupy, he brought the glory that he laid down before he left heaven. And when he got up, he didn't get up like he went in. And I got news for you. When this body is changed, it'll be different than when I went into it. All right, I'm good. That's all I care about. You getting the message.